A spear phishing email may look completely normal. A warning sign is often not how the message looks, but what it asks you to do. Attackers don't just imitate organizations, they impersonate people you already know: your manager, a colleague, a supplier, a customer, or someone from finance or IT. The message feels natural. The tone, greeting, and context all fit your environment. But pay attention to what they're asking you to do. A manager asks you to bypass an approval process. A supplier changes their banking details. A colleague requests confidential information through another channel. Someone tells you not to involve others, or a payment suddenly becomes urgent and confidential. And don't just look at the name of the sender, check the actual email address. An attacker can spoof an email address or use one that looks almost identical to the real one. So at first glance, it may appear to come from someone you know. For example, john@company.co.za could become john@company-support.co.za, or use a small spelling change that is easy to miss. So check the full email address, not just the name that appears at the top. This is social engineering, manipulating people, not systems. And one of its most powerful tools is trust. Because the message appears familiar, we're more likely to accept it without questioning it. The attacker is borrowing the trust you already have in that person. The request usually isn't completely unreasonable, it's just slightly outside normal behavior. You might hear, I know this isn't the usual process, but can you make an exception just this once? I'm in a meeting, so please don't call me. Well, this needs to remain confidential. Because it sounds plausible, we justify it. They must have a good reason. They're under pressure. I don't want to slow things down. I can't say no. We focus on who the message is from and overlook what it's asking us to do. So don't only ask, does this email look genuine? Also ask, is this normal behavior for this person? Does this follow our usual process? Why am I being asked to make an exception? And remember, just because they know the project, the people involved, or what you're working on doesn't mean the request is genuine. If the request is unusual, verify it through a trusted channel before you act. Because in spear phishing, the identity feels familiar, but the behavior often isn't. A familiar identity should never override an unfamiliar request. The message may feel right, but the behavior it asks for may not be.